Welcome to Frozenopolis, an ice-themed tech mod pack where the world is trapped in an endless blizzard, and it is our job to put an end to it. In this pack, we'll be diving deep into elemental and nature magic, explore ore generation and automation, and a good amount of tech as well. And with nearly 200 unique quests ahead of us, our goal is simple: 100% completion. So sit back, relax, or fall asleep as I complete 100% of Frozenopolis. Alright, welcome to Frozenopolis. So we're in a world where it's pretty much going to be snowing forever, and it is our goal to complete every single quest and figure out how to stop it from snowing. I'm going to rush this village real quick just so I can go inside of one of the houses. I believe there's also chests in the villages. And also you can see on the top right corner of my screen and right here, we have an effect that allows us to not take any like freezing damage as of right now. And since it's not forever, we gotta kind of speed through some of these quests. So this amazing mod pack was possible thanks to Ben Law and Cryptic. Look out for fruit trees and wild crops for food. You can make bowls of snow to eat. Snow won't stop falling down, and there's vein mine. And we get some foods to start off with. Information chapter completed. And now Sub-Zero. Learn the art of not turning into a popsicle. So let's begin. So punch leaves to get sticks. There's also some stuff in here, so we're gonna be grabbing all of that. Just grab these leaves. I think I can just vein mine these leaves. That's right. I didn't get anything. Did I do wrong? Maybe I can't vein mine it. Oh no, I can. Sticks probably just fell somewhere else. And then I believe if you craft it up like this, you can make wood. It does want us to get a bunch of sticks, so we do gotta get some more. But I do also want to loot some of these things. Like, we gotta take all of this. I don't know what we're gonna be needing, what we're not gonna be needing. We also got some iron armor already. Look at that. This is actually a W like spawn. And we got some villagers here. Okay, I can just live here. I'll make a basement in like one of these houses. Oh, snow pile. I just, obviously got to choose the right one. Maybe like up here. These crops, I guess I'm going to take like all these seeds. Hey, we got diamonds already? Crazy start actually. What is this? There's like a big house right here. We might actually live here. Oh, whoa. Chill out. What we can do is extend this into the mountain. Or over here too. I realize that there's a lot of like powdered snow around here. Anyways, we gotta lock in. We're running out of time. We can use this to make wood. We can also use the wood to make wooden shears, which allows us to get tree or leaves. If I can do this, grab a whole stack. That will need more than that. And then you can make vines. Make a crafting table. We'll make some vines just for the quest. And we can also make string. String is used for the bed. Yeah. We gotta turn them into vines and then turn it into string. And then just like that, we got our first bed already. Now, leafy armor. We don't really need leafy armor. We have armor, but we gotta do it for the quest. There we go. Our inventory is actually already getting full, which is not a good thing. So we gotta hurry up and get to the tool section. We gotta make a ice chisel. This allows us to get ice shards. Right click ice into chipped ice, then break. So we gotta actually look for ice. Can we set our home here? Okay, there's no set home in this mod pack. The last one I played, I believe there was a set home. Damn, I have to walk all the way down here just to get ice. Maybe I shouldn't live up there then. So right click, and then I guess I just break it. Oh, yeah, I do. Okay. And then I think I put it into the crafting, turn into ice shards, and then I can craft ice tools. Oh no, 3 ice shards is 1 sharpened ice. We can live in this house and extend it because there's ice right here. This guy's also dying. Oh, what was that? Bone. So there's a chance of getting bones from snow? I don't know. I don't know how that happened. Anyways, we have our sharpened ice, and that should allow us to make a pickaxe and axe. Dude, should I just make a diamond pickaxe right now? Boom. There we go. Why not? Then we got the ice axe. I mean, we still need to make the ice pickaxe. We don't even have enough ice shards. So let's do this. That should give us enough. That's the pickaxe done. Let's make a chest real quick. That way we can start storing stuff. That way we don't have to worry about full inventory already. That's that done. Cobblestone can be cooked in a campfire. So it wants us to cook cobblestone right here. The quest also wants us to get logs now, which we can now do. I'm not sure how many logs we need, but we're just going to speed run through the quest a little bit. Okay, it wants us to get fire sticks. This is how we start a fire. Yeah, so it does want us to make like our own campfire. That's done, and then we can light it up. Next is charcoal. Charcoal is logs, so boom. Hopefully we don't really need that much charcoal. Looks like it's only for torches really. Now it wants us to get calcites. Snow and stone can be used to make calcites. What does that mean? Snowball and snow. Okay. All right, we got our calcite. Oh, it looks like the campfire isn't infinite. Okay. Is this used to make bone meal? Ah, okay, that makes sense. So getting bone meal isn't really that hard at all. Might as well turn it all into bone meal. And so now it wants us to make a bone block. And to get bones, it's literally just cooking this. But we do have a bone in here, so we don't need to do that. White dyes, just single bone meal. And then floral fertilizer. So this is how we're going to be getting like the special flowers, the mystical flowers. So then we can start getting into like all the mana stuff. So bone meal and then a bunch of white dye. We got 6 so far. And I guess we just use this on dirt. Got our first flower. Let's get rid of all the snow. Okay, well, we can't really do that. Let's just grab a bunch of dirt. I think I want to start extending to the mountain like right now. I think it would be better to start this now than start doing it like later on. Like after we're out of our thing, our climate thing, which is almost already gone. Here we go. Now we can start mining into the wall. We should probably like have like pretty wide area. Not really sure how much space we're going to be needing for this mod pack, but I'm going to assume it's quite a bit. What I can also do is change this vein miner. Oh, you can't do the other modes? Are you serious? Wait, it's just not letting me vein mine for some reason. Maybe you just can't vein mine with the pickaxes. Apparently there's also bright stone in this mod pack. Pretty interesting. All right, so we have a little space to work with right now. I'm gonna make a double chest. That way we can once again store all of our stuff. We can also move all of this over now. And now we are only ever gonna go outside if we actually have to. But now with this floral fertilizer, I can just do this. And the flowers should be growing here. Yep. We got a bunch of different kinds of flowers. We do want to make like a bag to hold the flowers. I'm not really sure where that is at. Flower pouch. This is what it's called. All right, we should be able to make a flower pouch. There we go. And so I'm going to hold this and then drop all the flowers. And then it should be put into the pouch automatically. I think I have to put one in first. And then it should auto go in. Now we want to make this pedestal looking thing. Actually pretty easy too. There we go. Slap that right here. Oh, we do have to do this side of the quest as well. Let's get some bowls. And I'm assuming this is how we get water, bowls of ice. So ice shards, bowls of ice. I would make one just to see what's the next thing. And use a campfire to melt it. Oh, okay. So I guess with all our bowls, let's just do this. There we go. Because we're probably going to need more anyways. And then we got to melt it. So we got to light it back up. There we go. And then a bowl of water. There we go. We filled this up. But now what we should be able to do is make more stuff, I guess. It wants us to make evergreen. And it looks like we make it in this with a orange and a leaf. Or actually with any and a leaf. Okay, for whatever reason. Oh no, it just went in my pouch automatically. I forgot I did that. So now, Haymaker's Mix can be used to turn dirt into grass, which is pretty good. So 2 green. I believe we have 2 green. This is where we need to fill it up with water again. And then with dirt. There we go. Pasture seed. So I can put that there. Oh, shoot. And it starts turning all the dirt around it into grass as well. We actually should have just turned the rest of this floor into like the rest of the dirt that we have before we did that. So let's actually just do one more of those. And just put it in like in the middle. It should start spreading out. Yep, a decent amount. Not too bad. Now seeds. Get any seeds. We already have seeds, so we can just pick this up. I'm assuming you just bone meal the ground and then get seeds that way. Wants us to get grass though. We can do that with our shears that we don't have anymore, so we got to make another one. Boom. Now we move on to the snow white, which is any and then a snowball, unless we already have white. We do. And then we can turn it into a pure daisy. I think we only really need one of these, maybe 2, but I'm pretty sure just 1. With the pure daisy, it lets us make living wood and living rock, which are key materials. Let's craft this up. We do need to put in a seed, which is fine. And we got a pure daisy. This can go right there. This can be moved over here. So for this, we surround it with stone. So let's cook up some stone. And it should do it on its own. Like you see the particles that are coming off of it, that means it's working. With the logs, I think it's literally just log. Yeah, so we need to grab more log because we turned it all into planks. Is there a way to get like logs in the future? Or do we just have to keep going out and mining them? Well, I guess with the botany pots, we can grow them. But these are the slow botany pots. So it takes like a couple minutes just to get single log, or a few logs, I guess. But over time, it should be a lot. Yeah, just turn into living rock. So we can now use this log to turn into the other thing, living wood. We also want to make our first generating mana flower. It actually makes some mana. 3 white, 4 blue. And we got some living wood. Oh, we can't vein mine these. We gotta mine it one by one. There we go. And then any seed. Bang! Our first mana generating flower. This one generates flower using like snow, I guess. I don't know where to put it. Let me grab some more dirt. Maybe like around here. Then we just mine up. Yep. We just gotta get rid of all of this ice that's in the way. Alright, and then with that, it should be generating some mana. But we need the mana pool first to do that. To collect the mana that's making. So there's that. I can go right there. And a piece of my hearts. We want to make these wands. That way we can, I think, assign this flower to this pool. Which is super easy to craft. It's just 2 living wood to make the basic. And then to make the bind one, we need... Oh, we need 3 twigs for that. There we go. Wand of the forest. So now we can do this and this. Or shift. Oh, wait. I'm tripping. I need to make the mana spreader. That's what I have to make. Do need more living wood, though. Why am I still freezing? Is it really because of that? That's going to be pretty annoying if it's because of that. It probably is. Yeah, I think it's because of that. Because I stopped freezing once I patch it up. Alright, and now we got the mana spreader. So I can place that right next to that. I can do this. So now it's linked to the mana spreader. And then the mana spreader linked to this. There we go. And now it should start generating mana. It's going to be super slow now because this is like the basic flower. The first flower. So we're not really going to be seeing much here. Oh, whoa. I also got to open this up. And I'm just going to have to suffer and be cold. Is it the armor maybe? What if I had leaf armor? Oh my god. The armor helps. I did not know that. So now I'm only just cold. Anyways, that's the... Oh, well, I guess you get a flower pouch anyways. I didn't know that. Wait, that's the first official chapter done. And in this new chapter, it's all about getting our like basic ores. So let's clear our inventory real quick. Let's actually extend this place a little bit too, like maybe 3 blocks in each direction or something. All right, I just opened it up a bit more and there happened to be like a whole bunch of gravel. Like this was all gravel. So I'm just going to leave it like this just in case I extend more. But now we can start. So we need to craft whatever the heck this is. Uses mana to transform frozen stone into frozen ores. Gotcha. So we need charcoal. We should have charcoal still. I don't think I've used it for anything. Oh, I actually did use it for something. But that is okay because we can just make some more. We need pink, white, red, green, black. And it looks like we have every single one of those, which is really good. Just gotta get some water and put one of each in. Boom. Now we need more sharpened ice, I think. Because to make the frozen granite, andesite, diorite, deep slate, we need that block and then sharpened. I'm guessing this works the same way as the pure daisy. Where if you surround it, it just turns into the ore block. The unfortunate thing is that we have none of this. Unless... Yeah, no, we have none of that. So we do have to just mine, I think. Until we find it. I think this is really, like the best way to just find it. Just by mining. Oh, did we find a cave? It leads to the outside, so it's not really... Oh, I guess it's a cave, yeah. Oh, wow. We do want to be careful. We don't want to die down here. Let me place a torch so I know where I'm going. I wonder, do I need... How many of these do I actually need? Because if we make a resource generator, we can generate what? Frozen granite, frozen andesite, frozen diorite. So I think we just need 1 of each. Or we'll just grab just a few. We just found granite and andesite. And you're telling me we gotta actually go down to deep slate? Yeah, I guess we do. Also found some mixed stone ore here. We'll take because that's important. At least it wasn't the last mod pack that I played. Hey, some deep slate. I didn't really want to come down here, not gonna lie, because it's just annoying having to retrace my steps back up. But if it's to progress, then we don't really have a choice. All right, let's go back up now. All right, so now we can just do this. Am I doing this wrong? Oh, the deep slate has to be like actual deep slate. And so I think we do need an actual furnace now. Just gotta make sure, yep, it's crafted the regular way. We do need coal first though. But to get coal, we need the deep slate. I think what we probably have to do is do the brick blast furnace first. So we do need to get clay. To get clay, we need to either put dirt into the mana pool or coarse dirt into clay. Coarse dirt. Oh, it's just dirt and gravel. That's so easy. I literally have all of that with me right now. What I do? Oh, I just put it around it and it instantly turns it into clay. It's super loud though. And then I just mine it. Do the same. Wait, what? Oh, it did say it uses mana to turn. I think it just used all of the mana that was in here. I honestly forgot about that. Yeah, it's fine though. What is this iron golem dying to? Are you dying to the campfire? Are you serious? Bro, what is wrong with you? He was really about to give me some more iron for free. And oh, this is also where we start getting some hoppers. Let's do the furnace first though. Boom. And then how do we upgrade this? With copper. And copper is the first one. So we'll get that pretty fast. Let's make our hopper. And we can place that bad boy right over here. We can smelt our little cobble deep slate. Frozen granite is what we had to make. So what? I just placed it right next to that. Yep. And then turns into this. I mine it. And then I smelt this to turn it into copper ore. There we go. That's copper ore. Now we mine it to raw copper. And then now we smelt this. And we needed 5 of these. Also, we can just craft ourselves a shop. I forgot that you need a... Oh, we gotta smelt these first. I forgot we can actually use these B-bucks for something. The shop. Let's put that bad boy right here. And we can get sprayer, drawer controller slave, dread lamp, some sprays. Oh, mega torch. That's pretty useful. That's a lot of coins though. Some presents. Let's buy the large one, I guess. And let's save the rest. Let's see what we get. We got... Oh, we just got candy cane. That's it. Okay. I mean, it's just a decorative block. So we'll just put that away. Just a waiting game for this to do its thing. Oh, it didn't even take that long. But we got nickel now. Oh, man. All right, got enough copper now. I think we just have to break the furnace now. We should be able to upgrade it, I think. What else do we need? We need bricks. Bricks is super easy. We do have some more left. Just enough, actually. And brick blast furnace complete. So with this, we can smelt things just a bit faster. So what's going on here? Oh, it wants us to get the coal as well. We do have the deep slate. We just make frozen deep slate. And then we put it next to this guy. Turns into coal. Place this. Oh, wait, no. We got to smelt it. That's what we got to do. Turns into deep slate coal ore. And then we got to mine it. Put it back into here. So now we need diorite and andesite. All right, we have all the ores from this chapter now. Honestly, I just think we're not meant to get this yet. I think we're meant to get it after we look into this stuff. But to do this, we're going to need a lot of the ores. And so we're also going to need a lot of mana. So it might be worth just getting another of the flour. Because we just need to get to the point where we can get lava. And then we're good. And so that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. Get ourselves another of the flowers. And boom. So yeah, let's just put it right next to it. Right here. And then the mana spreader can just go right there. So the only thing is that we have to mine out another hole. There we go. Now we should be generating mana like twice as fast now. Alright, so let's get started. So redstone flex coil, 2 redstone, 1 gold. Oh, but we gotta do this as well. Frozen treasure, you can break snow blocks for a chance to obtain gold nuggets. No one actually wants me to do that, right? I'm just gonna do this and turn it back into an ingot. So we do need 2 of these actually, which is the last piece of gold that we have, I think, and redstone. But we do need power, so sterling, 2 stone. I forget how that one works. I think that one works off of just coal. That sterling dynamo. 2 iron and iron gears, so 4, 6 iron. We need the iron nuggets. Damn, we can finally make the sterling though. I guess over here. This, I'm pretty sure, like I said, it burns stuff for fuel. Yes. And so we want the magma crucible, but for magma crucible, we need Invar. To get Invar, we need nickel and Invar blend. To do that, we need to do stuff with the pulverizer. But we need the machine frame. To get the machine frame, we need the normal machine frame. So this is where the gold nuggets come into play. Which kind of sucks because we don't have any more gold. So unless we can find gold from one of the villager chests, we have to just mine. Wait, can we just use a shovel? Alright, shovel just broke. We got 24, not too bad. Let's head back. For the machine frame, we also need a lot of iron for this. And then with this, we can make the machine frame. I think we got to run it through the mana pool to turn it into an actual machine frame. So there we go. And to make the pulverizer, we need a piston. We do have flint from all the gravel we broke at the very beginning. And then copper gear, copper, and then iron nuggets. Got the gears, and then that's the pulverizer complete. You can place that right there. With this, just destroys blocks and items. We want nickel. So it looks like I just want to run iron ore through this. And to get the Invar is 2 iron dust, 1 nickel. 2 iron dust. We didn't get the nickel, so we gotta run it again. Oh, it does look like I need to run like flint as well through it. Didn't realize that. Alrighty, let's get more flour since we're, you know, it's super slow. We're just kind of waiting on this. Also, apparently the way this works is that I can plant this, not the actual flower itself, but the petal right there, and then I can grow them to duplicate them pretty much, get more of them. And then each one of these gives me 4. So for spending 2, I get what, like 8 back, which is huge. All right, we should be able to make a whole bunch now. I think we have all the bowls of water left. All right, we got 6 more. And then I can do that, and then I can bind everything to the mana spreader. If I can do that many to the mana spreader. So it looks like you can only do 6 connected to 1. Because I'm trying to connect these, and it just doesn't work at all. Wait, do we have nickel? We don't have nickel, right? Oh my god. It's frozen granite. Oh my god, we have nickel. Alright, don't ask me why. I just completely forgot about that. I don't know. I don't know why. That is insane, though. With this, I think we can just run it through here and it just turns into dust immediately. Yeah. Boom, nickel dust. So I think 1 nickel dust and then 2 iron to make our end of our blend. And I think we need 2 gears for this. To make 1 gear is 4. So let's just get more of that. I just realized I can also find lava if I don't want to like try to make it. Fortunately, I don't think there's like an actual like map that lets me look under the map. Oh wait, I think this is the good map. J. Oh, this is the good map. I can actually see underground with this and find lava pools. So the highest one that's near me is like right here, right in front of me. Last thing we need is glass. How do we get glass though? Sand, right? Just sand, still sand. Or the pulverizer, we can also just do a gravel. There you go. And then we just gotta cook up this bad boy. Where am I gonna cook them up? Gotta get a regular furnace. Okay, now I kind of screwed myself over a little bit. I need to make another brick furnace because you can't cook up the deep slate and the blast furnaces. It has to be like a regular furnace, which means we need to make even more clay, which was coarse dirt. This should be enough. There we go. Put one of these into here. I can't wait until we can automate like the making of coal. That way we don't really have to worry about using our wood to like fire this up and power this thing again. All right, we got coal. And then with this, we make ourselves an actual furnace. Well, do we even need to make a furnace? I just made the brick furnace. Is it not the same thing? I think it's literally the same thing, right? Like if I put in, what if I put in 13 sticks into this, it cooks up this. Yeah, I'm not gonna make the furnace. I literally have this. There's no need to make another furnace. So here's the magma crucible finished. All right, so I should be able to replace this with this and then put in 1, 2, 3, 4. I should do 7. Only problem is the power. This takes up a lot of power, I believe, and it's extremely slow. But I believe it does make a whole bucket of lava. Oh yeah, look at that. It took up all the power. So I guess we don't even need to use this, to be honest. It's just for the quest. Look, lava bucket. We just need the iron. And then we can run to the lava pool I saw. We grab a whole bunch. I don't think I actually consume the bucket when I craft the resource generator. But, I mean, realistically, I only need 1 bucket. It's just going to be annoying running back and forth, though. I also need to find where it's at. Y103. We need to go down like 20 blocks. So we don't really need to go down that far. We might be able to just make a tunnel over there, run back and forth. I mean, we do need 2. 1 for lava, 1 for water. All right, let's make that tunnel all the way over there. Oh, there it is. So grab a lava. Let's go back. We should probably try to get ourselves a infinite water source up here in our little cave. That way we don't have to keep using our ice for the water. So can I just dump this out? I can't just dump it out. I would need to actually find some water. In the closest lake, it looks like it's like down. Can you run over there? Oh, there might be water around here. I mean, it's frozen. Yep, it turns into water though, so we're chilling. Because this completely gets rid of the need of having to use the bowls. Now, I believe I do have a lot of mossy stone. I don't know if you need this to make the resource generator. I don't think you do. I think there's a bunch of different blocks you can use, but the mossy thing is one of them. Oh no, it's not mossy stone, it's mossy cobblestone. Oh well, we can just use our deep slate. So that's chapter 2 completed. We're almost done with chapter 3 as well. What we're gonna do real quick is smelt up 1 deep slate. Shoot, can I use my pickaxe? I can't use my pickaxe to fire that up. Use 2 sticks, because now we should be able to just do this, the deep slate I just got from here. It turns blue, so that works. And then let's make ourselves a drawer if we can. So it's just a chest. Oh, we don't have any wood, so let's go get some wood real quick. Oh, you know what? Gotta make a new axe. This is literally about to break. All right, with this drawer, we can do this, and everything should be put into here in a second, right? Oh, there we go. It's just slow because we don't have any speed upgrades on it. But yeah, we just gotta make this like, what, 6, 7 more times? However many more we need. I don't know if we, hold on. I don't know if we exactly need deep slate. It's only used to make stuff that we can make with like stone. I think our main thing that we should be generating is like frozen stuff, like frozen deep slate. Yeah, that can be generated. I might actually have a generator for all of it. It doesn't hurt to have it. So 1 deep slate, 1 stone, 1 cobblestone, and then like all the frozen stuff that we have right now. And then I'll see what we need after that. All right, so I went ahead and got all the resource generators that we'll be needing for now, at least. Got all the frozen stuff and some stone and deep slate. I was gonna do cobblestone, but then I don't know, I just changed my mind because it's not really hard to get cobblestone. I can just literally go anywhere mine. Boom, cobblestone. So I doubt we'll need it. And I did add a botany pot with spruce and then 1 for wheat for food. So these have been running for just a little bit and we got a okay amount, I guess. Nothing too crazy. With the wheat, we can actually get 1 bread per wheat in this mod pack because you can turn wheat into dough using water, and then each dough is 1 bread, which is pretty cool. Another thing I kind of want to like get into is fixing up this place a little bit because it's super messy. I kind of want to move all this stuff somewhere else. Like I don't want it to be up here because we're already like, it's so crowded up here. So I think what I'm gonna do is put a bunch of these flowers up, like probably in this layer right here, and then have mana spreaders, maybe like 3 or 4 on the roofs here that go down into a mana pool, like right here in the center, that is connected to this flower. That way this place looks a bit more like less cramped. Also, I did find out that there is some sort of like storage system thing. Scanner, a storage scanner. This scans like all the storage stuff around it. So I can have a bunch of chests in like the small room and I can see everything through the scanner. And I do want to make this since it's not even that hard to make. Since it is decently easy to make. We will be needing a lot of coal though, so yeah, I did break the mana pool. Okay, maybe let me set up this mana stuff first and then we'll work on the storage system. All right, we just finished this, I think, or at least for now, until we have to like upgrade it. But I placed about, I think, a little over a stack of these flowers. It doesn't look like there's a stack, but trust me, I'm pretty sure this one spreader has about 40 on it, 40 something, and this one has like 23. And the reason this is full is because there's mana go into here faster than it can like output it. But if I remove 1 flower or 2, then it starts going back down. So I have it so it's barely going up. And this one is slacking a little bit, but I think we have enough flowers. I spent so much time just making these flowers. And then mining all of this was annoying. There's probably like a more efficient way of doing this, but this is just my way of doing it, I guess. The non-efficient way. But now we should be able to make the scanner. Need some redstone. Also, all this stuff stopped for some reason. Yeah, so I don't know why, but this flower turned these blocks into what they're supposed to turn into, but it's all the way over here. So I don't know what happened there. I just need to fix that up though. Yeah, that's an issue. The range on this is insane for some reason. Maybe it's because there's a lot of mana, because I just placed it down and it immediately changed, which isn't good. I don't want that happening. I'm probably just gonna have to move it back like 2 blocks or something. All right, yeah, there we go. It stopped changing. And then we want to place stone blocks on top of it. That way it speeds it up just a little bit. Because if I break this, it's a 1 block every 220 ticks. But if I put this stone, it goes down to 180. And then like the better blocks you put, the faster it goes. Yes, like a redstone block would be 90 ticks. Netherite, block of netherite 20. And it just depends what block you put up there. All right, and that's the scanner built. So I think I should be able to place this here. Obviously, it needs power, and so we're gonna need some coal. Let's grab just a few of these. All right, so we just got 4 in here for now. Make this go up a bit. I think it only goes down if I'm like putting stuff in or out. I don't know if you can make this UI bigger. Maybe there's a button I can't really I don't really see any buttons. All right, so I think with this radius, yeah, so I increase this and it pretty much shows me everything that can like hold stuff, like storage. And so I think I want to be picky with what I can see. I don't want to see like any of the machines because I don't want to accidentally put stuff in it and pull stuff out of it. And then all these chests I think are the chests right next to me, so I can just star those. Again, the sterling I don't really want to mess with. Mana spread or none of this. The crafting table, I don't know if you need it to craft stuff here. It'll probably start storing stuff in the crafting table if I have it checked, so I don't want to do that. And then all of the drawers, there we go. So now the only problem with the drawers is, actually it's not too much of a problem. I want to lock these drawers. That way, if say for whatever reason I pull out all the wheat, but then I also insert something into the system, then I don't want it to replace the wheat. I want it so only wheat can go in here. And so for that, we need this key right here, drawer key. We need 2 gold, so we need to go grab some gold nuggets. All right, we have enough gold nuggets now. All right, that's the key. So now we just lock all of these drawers, every single one of them. And now we don't have to worry about pulling too much items from it. Now, the only thing I'm not used to is this interface. So it's going to take a little bit to get used to, but it doesn't seem that hard at all. I want to add more chests though. That way we have some extra storage. All right, since we're almost done with this, let's try... Actually, we can't even really finish this because we have this, right? But this is fueling this. So how do I make it so it fuels all the machines that we have? And like, you know, we're not running out of power constantly. There be energy pipes, right? Yeah, there's energy pipes with some redstone and iron. So I guess that's a thing. I'm not really seeing anywhere where we'll be getting more dynamos. So I guess that's just up to us how we get better power. There is a magmatic one. 1 bucket of lava gives you 100,000 RF, which is pretty good. I think we can actually duplicate that lava too. Meaning we would use the magma crucible. Have it so a stack of, I guess, stone or whatever is always in here. Turns it into lava. The lava moves over to this, I guess, and it makes power. And also, and then that same dynamo is going to be what powers the magma crucible. I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. We might need another, we're probably going to need another magma crucible though, just to have one for the generator thing, and then just one just to have it around somewhere to use it. Let's see, magmatic dynamo isn't really that crazy. It's just the Envar that we need. Okay, so nickel and iron, or we can just use the pulverizer for now. Or we should be able to make it now. Yes, we can. So let me just make sure I can actually do stone and put into here. And then we do need to grab some lava. So let's just grab our buckets. Oh no, we actually have a lava bucket already. If I can go into there, that should be able to make 100k FE. So now we need energy pipes. At least I think. I don't think there's any other like pipe to use. We just need a bunch of redstone though. Unfortunately, my diamond pickaxe is about to break. It's at 56, so it does have a little bit left. So it is going to break super soon, which is unfortunate because that means we got to go back to iron. Yep, it finally broke. I am not too sure why the numbers on all of these are wrong. It like doubles it. Like it says I have 2 iron, but in reality it's just 1. And I do not have 2 beds. I only got 1. Maybe it's like a setting that I need to change, but I'm not sure what not sure where that setting is. Oh, what? I just made a stone pickaxe thinking I can mine this, but apparently you need iron to mine it. That's crazy. So we just have to wait to smelt these bad boys again. Let me actually just smelt it right now. There we go. Got that iron pick. Energy pipes done. We also need one more thing to actually configure these pipes, and that is a wrench. And it's this one specifically, which should be easy. Yes, we have everything we need. And so I can just do this. Oh, I don't want to move that. And then I do think I need to set it so it's auto input for the left. Actually, for power, I don't think you need to set the output and input. So that's getting power. It's taking up a lot of power, which is a little concerning. We'll see if we'll be able to get this working though. Okay, I think there's a better way of doing it because stone and lava, that literally just ate up all the power. It uses 200 RF for 1 bucket. But if you do netherrack, you smelt it, it's 200 RF or 100 MB. So that's like what, 20k RF for a bucket instead of 200, which is a lot better. And we can almost go to the nether, so we should be focusing on that for now. So once we go to the nether, we come back. I think you can run a netherrack through a generator to get infinite amount, and then we should be good on that. We just need to make the blast chiller. That way we can cool down the lava and turn it into obsidian. All right, we should be able to make the blast chiller now. Actually, we are missing glass, but it's easy. It's just gravel, I think, through the pulverizer. Now we can make it. So for now, I'm just gonna put it here. And so it needs lava. So we're gonna grab all of our buckets and grab some lava and put it into this and this. And we're just gonna keep doing that until we have enough obsidian to make another portal. All right, there you go. 10 obsidian. That marks this chapter completed. Now lukewarm. So it does want us to make the smelter. And we're probably gonna need to make it twice. One for this generator stuff, and then one for whatever this is. Anyways, let's make our portal like right here. Let that bad boy up and we go through. Here we are. Do we have warps? We do not have warps, so that's pretty unfortunate. So that means we have to set a waypoint for our portal. Damn, so that means if we need to look for fortresses and stuff, we gotta do that. Oh, actually, they're not that far. Oh wait, no, these are two bastions. This is a bastion down here, this is a bastion up here. So if there's no structure compass, then yeah, we just gotta look for a fortress the regular way, the non-modded way. This is also such a bad spawn too. No netherrack in sight apart from up there, over there. We gotta run down here. I kid you not, I always get spawns like this whenever I can't, like whenever there's no warps or set homes or any fast way of moving around. Oh, netherrack right here. And we're gonna go back right away. I do want to get the generator stuff going as soon as possible. Now we do need to make the induction smelter. Oh, we might need to go back. What do we need? No, we can make that. Induction smelter done. So now I need to make the generator like right above this. I want to generate netherrack. All right, and then that's generating netherrack. This should auto import from the top. It should suck it, right? It's not taking it for some reason. Maybe it does have to be powered. Let me grab some lava. Oh, I made the wrong furnace. Induction smelter isn't the same as a redstone furnace. No wonder. They look, bro, they look nearly the same. That is crazy. Yeah, that completely explains why it wasn't working, because you can't put the netherrack into this. Wow. Got the redstone furnace. It should work now. So import from the top. Yes. Okay. Power this up. Power this up. It should output to the right. This should import from the left. That makes the lava. I think I set this up weird. I need to bring the lava from here to here. I just need to move this. That's all I really need to do. Pull from there. And then we can block all this up again. Output to the right. And then goes into here, which goes to make more power to power these bad boys to make even more lava to then keep this running. The only thing is this is making it slow. So what can we make now to speed it up a bit? Copper is 140. Iron is 120. That's possible. Oh, redstone block 90. Redstone is super easy to get. All right, there's a block of redstone already made. So I guess I put it up here and then, okay, it's making it area 90 ticks. So it's a lot faster now. And it looks like we're doing good. This is full of energy. This is full of energy. This is nearly full of lava. The only thing that we can do to make this faster is have like augments. I don't think we can do that, right? You need electrum, lead. This one's doable, but it's a lot of annoying stuff. Hey, I mean, it is going up. It is working. So we can use this to power some of this stuff for now. And hopefully we'll get to a point where we can like put in some upgrades. That, or we'll just have another redstone furnace running. All right, so the next thing that we have to work on is kind of automating this stuff. Make it so we can turn these blocks into the ingots that they create. So like the copper, the iron, all that stuff. And so it is going to be a little bit complicated now. Something that I do want to do is make a hammer. I don't think I can. I don't think I have iron like that. I do not have iron like that. But another thing that I just found out that's kind of like cheesy, but if I grab my bucks, my B-bucks, all right, let's do a stack right now. If I go into here and I buy basic loot boxes, let's do 24 or 21. I have one B-buck, right? So I'm gonna just go over here. I'm just gonna open every single one of these. Now look at my inventory. Look at all the stuff that we have now. So many bones. We have sharpness 5, silk touch, a bunch of golden carrots for free, leather. We have 10 B-bucks right now, right? So let's dump almost all of this stuff. You might see already, but we also got 36 advanced loot boxes. So now we can open those. I don't think we can open all of them. Actually, we can. And 19 gold, almost half a stack of iron, quartz, copper, redstone, item repairs, which are expensive. And we got all of the B-Bucks back. And we got some obsidian. So that is pretty crazy. Not gonna lie. I don't think that's meant to be a thing, but because this mod pack hasn't been updated in a little bit, it hasn't really been fixed. So, you know, that's something we might be abusing. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. We'll just see. But the way we're gonna automate this, I have an idea of how I want to automate this. So there's this block called Igneous Extruder, and pretty much it isn't that crazy to craft. It's like 100% doable, but we can generate ores a lot quicker than these blocks back here, and it turns it straight into like what we need. So instead of like, oh, we're only generating the frozen granite, and so we have to run it through this and then have that bit get picked up and put somewhere else. No, it just like automatically makes the ores. So I think we're gonna be doing this. The only issue is that we need the block, like the block of redstone, but apart from that, this is good. But yeah, after it makes this, we can make it so it just runs through 2 furnaces, I guess, 2 blast furnaces, and it gets us the ingots. All right, so now I'm just gonna try to set up the whole thing, see how it goes. All right, so I'm a little close to halfway of finishing this stuff. So far, I got all the extruders out. I did make an extra one just in case I might need it for something in the future. But I have all these generating the ores. I also made a runic altar. And I got rid of the orchid that was under here because we are now going to make a exo flame. And this, I'm pretty sure it fires up all the furnaces that's going to be around here. So we won't really need coal or anything for that, just mana, which we do have a ton of, I believe. We should be fine on that for a while. However, to get the flour, we do need Rune of Fire and Rune of Summer. Rune of Fire required us to get mana steel ingots, which should be just iron. Yep. Mana power is just redstone, any dust really. Nether brick, gunpowder, and nether wart. I believe I have gunpowder already. Nether brick is just nether rack. Nether wart, we can either find a fortress, but I don't really know if I want to do that. So I think I'm gonna go with this route right here. Finding red mushrooms is super easy in the nether, but then we also need the nether prediction. To get to the nether prediction, we need the overworld prediction. Another way to get the nether prediction is also by like these data models, and I mean, I doubt it'll be that hard, but I think we're gonna do the overworld just because it's easier. And you know, we might need some of this stuff too. I'm not sure we will, but you know, just in case. And then later on we'll go to the nether. So I was thinking, what if we just skip to this chapter? Because we technically can to get started on all this. It doesn't really require that much stuff. The only crazy part is the ender pearls. But yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do right now. The other part of the flower is the Rune of Summer, which requires slime ball. Melons we have, I think. Slime balls is just magma cream. To get magma cream, we can either kill the slimes or get blaze rod or run it through a multi-servo press with a unpacking die. And then we also need Rune of Earth, Rune of Air. Rune of Earth is pretty simple. We have all this stuff already. Rune of Air. The only hard part of this is the feather. And with the feather, I honestly just got lucky with the feather because there was a chicken like around here on the map. And I just killed it and he dropped the feather. Apart from running around, I don't know how else you would get a feather though. And then for the model framework stuff, I am gonna go for the snow golem because I believe that's the easiest one since there's snow all around us and there's a bunch of pumpkins right outside. All right, a little bit of change of plan since I'm already in the nether looking for ender pearls so I can make the simulation chamber. I think I'm just gonna kill piglins just so I can get the nether predictions right away instead of crafting the overworld one into nether. Might be just easier that way. All right, so all I gotta do is right click on this guy and then put the deep learner in my offhand, go up 2 blocks, slap one of these guys. Okay, no, actually I did this wrong. You have to put the data model in first and then you put it in your slot. And then yeah, you can see on the top left, the more I kill, the higher the upgrade. I should have just made a sword and put sharpness on it and stuff because this is going to take a long time. All right, we did end up breaking both our axe and pickaxe, but we got to, I don't even know what, basic? Advanced. Okay, not too bad. So we just collect all this and then we head back home. All right, with the simulation chamber, we can just put that right here so it can be powered. It does take up a lot of power, so that is a little bit of a concern. Also, I did add a basic upgrade to this. This is like the very first upgrade you can make, just like to speed up the production a little bit. But now I put this into here. And to actually begin the simulation, we need to make a prediction matrix. Okay, and now it should start. It does take quite a bit of time, but that's because it also takes up a lot of energy. There you go, our first nether prediction. So we grab that, we grab our mushroom that we had, and then with that we can make our nether warts. Cool. I just realized we don't have any gunpowder, so we do have to make the overworld prediction, which I should have done in the first place, but oh well. And for the overworld predictions, we're just going to be killing snowman, since that is the easiest one. All right, I think we are ready to test out this this thing. And to summarize what is going on, we have all of these extruders generating like infinite amount of these ores. And the setup is actually pretty simple. You just place the block that you want to generate. So in this case, I want to do iron ore, so iron block. And then right under this block, I have frozen diorite, I think. Yeah, diorite. Then all of that gets put into these drawers, which are actually maxed out right now. And so right now, I gotta set these pipes to pull, and they're going to be sent to their furnaces. So it's then going to turn into a regular ore block, and then turn into the ingots, or whatever it's going to give. And then it gets sent down to here into these drawers, which I then will be able to set these to scan. I think I can do it right now, actually. All I know is that there's 6 of them. So I'm assuming it's the last 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think so. And it shouldn't have anything in them. And if I add this one, okay, yeah, it's just the last 6. So without further ado, let's pull these ores, and this should be cooking. Yes, sir. I think it's going to go through our mana really fast. Hopefully not. So far it is not, which is really good. But yeah, all these are cooking. They all should be sent down here, and then I can lock it. And then what I'm kind of hoping for is that this is just going to always run and then give us an infinite amount of items until this is full, I guess. But yeah, now I can cover this up. And if we need to add more in the future, we can do so. And since we have a bunch of like predictions here, I'm just going to stop this because it is just going through our energy really fast. And now we can kind of get started with this new stuff. So it does want us to get a magma block. What for? Magma block is used to make, looks like it's used to make some lava, and magma cream, which magma cream is used for a bunch of other random stuff. Got that magma block. And then induction smelter, we actually have that already right here. So let's just pick this up. And then it wants us to make molten netherrack buckets. And so, okay, it wants us to get molten netherrack. So we're going to steal this real quick. Put a bunch of netherrack in there. Okay, so it looks like I can't just put it through here. Okay, so I think I'm going to end up using the block placer and breakers because it looks like it uses a new orchid to get us nether quartz, gold, ancient debris, and diamond. And I'm assuming you have to place this in the nether because it's like, you know, we're getting into the nether stuff. All right, got that. Generating all of the frozen netherrack that we'll ever need. And then let's make the new flower. Boom. Now I also want to grab a couple stacks of netherrack blocks. And then let's head into the nether. And I have a little small room here. That way I can actually like mess around with stuff without being attacked by everything. And so in here, I honestly think I'm just going to have another system going on here where it makes infinite power, just turning like netherrack into lava and then using the dynamo that eats up the lava. I think it's this one. Yeah. Uses lava to make energy because there is a flower, a specific flower that creates mana using the energy. Looks like it's this, the Energizer. And it actually isn't too crazy or too hard to craft. The hardest bit is the diamonds because we don't have the diamonds yet. So I think what we have to do first is bring over a mana pool, make one, obviously. Make a mana tablet. That way we can fill it up in the overworld. Bring it over here, fill up this pool a little bit. Get the diamonds, make the flower. I think we're also going to need the redstone flux cell. It involves rubber. Rubber is vines or dandelions. Vines is leaves. Okay, perfect. So we're going to need one of these. And then the flower is going to suck energy out of that. And then the energy is coming from the lava dynamo. So yeah, let me do all of that real quick. Okay, so I pretty much finished most of this. And to explain what's going on, we have infinite netherrack here being generated, turning into nether brick, which then turns into lava. It gets sent into all of these magmatic dynamos. This one just to repower these machines, and then these two to power up this redstone flux cell. And then these two flowers are sucking up the energy from here. And then the mana that's being generated gets sent to the spreader. The spreader goes into this one, and then this flower sucks up from the pool. Now, the only issue is that this isn't enough flowers. We're barely making any mana at all. It's literally like nothing. So I'm not entirely sure what to do. Anyways, the rest of this, I have the items. I have the frozen netherrack being pulled into a block placer, which places the block here. And then I have a block breaker here that has frozen netherrack on a filter. This filter makes it so it doesn't mine this one. It waits for it to turn into whatever, anything other than this, and then it mines it. And then this is a vacuum that sucks up the item, and then it gets sent to the drawers. And then I also have another exo flame. That way it can power these furnaces that are here. And then now this stuff over here, this is pretty much how we automate the repairing of the pickaxe. We have a laser node with 2 item cards on the up and down. And then I'll show you guys the settings for the item card. I believe this is the import. Yep. And then the export for up. And then for the down cards, this is what the input looks like. And then this is what the export looks like. I have a basic filter. And pretty much what this does is that anytime the pickaxe takes damage, it's going to send it up to the item repairer. And it's only going to pull it down once it's full durability. And it does manage to mine like 3 or so blocks before it goes up to get repaired, which is decent. It's good enough. But yeah, now our main issue is just the mana, not making enough mana. And also I gotta make it so these pull and get sent to the furnace. Should be getting sent there. Looks like the exo flame isn't powering these guys. Maybe it's because it's too low. It probably is because of that. What sucks is that all the mana that was in that flower is just gone now because I replaced it. Over in the overworld, as you can see, I added 2 more furnaces, 1 for lead and then 1 for silver. And so I just added it here. I also added 1 more mana spreader and a couple more flowers on top to create more mana because I was running low on this. Look how low it is now. I think it's just barely like keeping up. It's like ever so slightly going up and then goes down. But apart from that, we completed the lukewarm chapter, and then now we are on to whatever the heck this is. I've never seen this before. So because we can't really do much here because we need diamonds, and we only really have 1 diamond right here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take this. I'm going to take it to the overworld, smelt it there, and use a fortune pickaxe on it, and hopefully I get like 2 or 3. That way I can get another flower up and running over there. All right, let's see. Yes, we got 3. Perfect. So with that, we can turn it into mana diamonds. All right, you got our second, or actually our 3rd energy flower. Let's place that bad boy right here. There we go. This should be making just a little bit more mana now. Okay, one thing I did just realize is that it makes 4 different types of stuff. I completely forgot about the ancient debris because we got 2 ancient debris in here that don't have a drawer or a furnace, but I'll worry about that later because right now mana and getting diamonds is our biggest worry. All right, new plan. So since we're struggling to generate mana, I realized that I can just make a carpet duper. I did one of these in one of my like older mod packs. And so with a carpet duper, what you can do with this is make endo flames. These consume like coal, wood, just burnable stuff pretty much. And so I'm thinking maybe this will help with the mana generation. I'm not sure. We'll just have to see. So I'm going to build this in the nether, make a couple of the endo flames, and yeah, we'll see what happens then. And so the way to actually make this, place a block, lever, piston facing this way, 2 slime blocks. Let me actually extend this roof part. That way the slime block doesn't move this stuff up here, these blocks. Have it like this. And then you want a observer. You want to kind of place it like this. So the face is out here. And then carpet. So you want to do this, but the opposite way around because, yeah. And now we test it. Yep, it is working. It is working. We can also muffle that sound. Let's start it up again. Go muffler, piston. There we go. Now we can't hear it. Look for wool break and mute that as well. We had like a little wall here. That way it stops from flying all the way to the end. And then we can place some endo flame flowers. And if we start it up, the flowers should consume the carpet to hopefully generate more mana. Don't know if it's actually doing much at all. You probably need so much more to actually make this do a lot. So I guess these energy flowers are probably our best bet if we actually get diamonds anytime soon, because we're getting nothing but quartz, gold, debris. Well, anyways, let's finally get started on the next chapter while we're waiting for those diamonds to cook up slowly. We want to get a frozen inert crystal ore. So I guess we want to duplicate this. So frozen stone. So let's just get ourselves one more drawer. We do have frozen stone already, which is good. And so what we can do is just replace one of these and place the new drawer with the frozen stone. There we go. Now we can grab some frozen stone. Let's get our other flour. I think we still have it. There it is. And I guess do that and fire these bad boys up. And we did not get it. What's it called? I don't think we've ever gotten that. So I wonder what the chances are to get it. Oh, there it is. Now let's turn it into regular ore and then inert crystal. Hopefully we don't have to automate this. Although I think we might have to. Because this is used to make contain crystal, which is used to make water crystal, solar element synthesizer. It's kind of used for everything. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we are going to need quite a bit of this. We might do that manually though. We'll see. So it wants us to make the contain thing. There we go. And then element extractor. So now we need 2 of these. Let's actually grab more frozen stone and make more. All right, so for this door, I guess it will benefit us to make like a block breaker placer and have a furnace that smelts it all. And I think we can actually afford to do that now because it looks like we're maxed out on some of these ores. So that means our mana is going to start going up again. So we should be able to have another furnace and all that stuff. Okay, so I think I know what the problem is here. It is speeding up this mana spreader a bit, these endo flames. But the problem was that the vacuum was sucking up all the carpets and stuff that it was generating. It was just sucking it up. It was barely producing. So I think I'm just going to put a hopper here instead of the vacuum. There we go. That should be fine now. Put a vacuum right here. I can just put it in the back of this. Just going to have to send stuff to 4 different drawers again. All right, this all should be set up now. Vacuum right here. 4 different drawers. 1 for insert crystal, appetite, cinnabar, and niter. All right, place this down. Once it's finished repairing the pickaxe, it's going to start mining, getting us the ore. And then what I'm also going to do, make this one go to this furnace right here. There we go, just like this. I can pull this to go into the furnace. And now that will start smelting up. Now we got that in here and we can lock it. Now we just got to look for it in the system. There it is. Boom. Now we have that kind of automated. Also in the nether, I don't think you can assign one pool to 2 different flowers. So what I'm going to do for now is just make coal blocks and put in the furnaces. Put like half a stack in each. Also, we did get some diamonds, which is huge. So I will go back, mine those with fortune, and then make more flowers. 5 diamonds, not too bad. We can make 2 more flowers with this. All right, we got our 2 flowers. So let's see if this will make a difference over here. All right, these are all cooking now, it looks like. This mana spreader is looking quite fast now. Obviously not fast enough, but a lot faster than it was before. All right, so we can get back to what we were doing now. We got 17 of these now. So we should be able to do a bit of crafting. So we want to make an element extractor and an impaired elements pipe. And I guess with those 2, we should be able to make the small elements container. And boom. And now it wants us to make a water crystal, which is 4 water buckets and a contained crystal. Boom. And then raw water shards, which to get those, we throw the water crystals. So right click. Oh, okay. We get a whole bunch of those crystals. And then elements evaporator takes the raw shards and turns them into usable source. And then elements infuser infuses the source into items. And now it wants us to make drenched iron ingots. So this is going to be used to make like fire crystals, earth, and air. All right, so let's start all of this like around here. Maybe not this way. This space should be okay. So I think we place the container and the evaporator. And then with our raw water shards, we put that into there and it turns into water elements. And then we can bring that over to another container. I'm not sure how to make it pull, but I put the infuser on top of this and I assume I can just put iron on top of it. And assuming there is water essence, it would turn into iron or drenched iron. Okay, elements extractor. You just have to have this out and right click this side with it. And so we can just put iron and then it should just turn into drenched iron. There we go. Let's do 4 of these. We can't. What the heck? One full container only does 2. There we go. Got 4 now. But now if we put in 1 raw water shard, it should turn into amethyst. There we go. And that's another quest done. It looks like it wants us to focus on this stuff first and then we move back to the amethyst. Alright, to make the fire crystal is 4 blaze powder, 4 drenched iron, and then a lava bucket. All which shouldn't be that hard because the blaze powder, instead of killing blazes, what we can do is use the nether predictions that we have. So here's 28 of them. And then here's all the fire crystals. Well, not all of them, but 2 because we have to run back and forth, getting more lava buckets and stuff. And we would need more drenched iron. But we can throw this and toss it into there. I'm pretty sure we do have some raw stuff. Raw fire. A bunch of raw fire, actually. It's because I killed some mobs in the nether. So I have like random crystals. Look, air, earth. I'm not sure if powerful is really that much different. Okay, it just looks like it's just 9 raw. Turns it to powerful. So let's put all the fire into there. Earth into here. And then I do kind of want to keep the powerful one just in case I might need it for something. But we still got to craft the earth one as well for the quest. Air is more drenched. And then earth, I'm assuming, is also the same. Yeah, more drenched. Since we're using a lot of drenched iron, what I'm going to do, get a drawer. Let's do this. Hopper. Oh, wait. Whoa, I misplaced this. What the heck? Hopper that inserts iron and then a drawer that just pulls it out. But I want it to be, hold on, drenched. There we go. Lock that. Let's go make some more water because we're out. Hey, we got a powerful one too for the water. Nice. Okay, we got 8 drenched iron now. So air crystal is just glass really. And that's something we don't have a lot of. I think I was cooking up some sand earlier in the pulverizer over here. Let's cook up all that sand. And those are the air crystals done. That could be placed, I think right here, this one. Now last one that we need to make is the earth, which I believe should be the easiest. Yup. We do need grass block, but grass block is just dirt and grass, which we have a decent amount of. There we go. And so the raw earth goes into here. So it looks like our goal right now is to craft 4 of these. 4 of these. I'm not sure how many of these though. Maybe like a few of these as well. Let's do that. Burnt glass is fire. So glass on the fire. So we'll grab a decent amount of those. Not sure how many of these I need. Looks like it's 1 per. And then white rock, which is stone on the earth. How many rocks do we need? 3 per. And 2 per this. I think what I'm going to do is just have a stack of stone. And so swift alloy ingots. This is going to be used for a decent amount of stuff. And damn. So this is for the air. We're going to be using a lot of air. Meaning we need a lot of sand. Let me look at the gravel. 23 sand. Is there any way to make gravel? I can just run any ore through a pulverizer. And there's a 20% chance of getting that. So let's just grab anything. Let's just grab this copper. Run it through this pulverizer. Let's make the big boy now. Element container. We should be able to make 2 of these. We're missing elements pipe. Oh, these are impaired pipes. We also need the drenched iron. We don't have much because we do need to get more water. I'll just put this water in it. And then we need more earth. So what's an element pipe? Oh, more drenched iron. Are you serious? It's kind of annoying. But we should be able to make a container now. Boom. And then we need the thing that goes on top, which is a element binder, which is another drenched iron. And boom. So now that can go here, I guess. Put this on top. So for the alloy, gold, drench, copper, redstone, air, and then air. So let's also pull some from this. Set it to extract. Can you only extract from one side? Not letting me extract it. I don't know. I'm just not allowed to extract it, I guess. So it looks like you have to just be precise before you're clicking. We got some air going into here. And let me grab everything that we need. That's our air crystal. With these shards, I can just put it back into here. And then how do I do this? I just right click this with all the stuff that we need? I guess I do. And is it going to cook? Do I need to do something special? Oh, missing one more item. Actually, no, we're not. Oh, there's not enough air. So let's remove this. Let's extract from here. Have all the element go into here. Damn, we need so much. Yeah, we just ran through almost all of our air and it's not even... Oh, wait. I made it and it wasn't medium. It might mean that this has to be medium not this. Let me set this back to normal. Export this. I guess put in some error crystals into here again. Okay, so it's not as hard as I thought it would be. Apparently, you just have to do it in order, I guess. I didn't put in order. I just put in all randomly. So now it wants us to make the spring gallon shard. But we got to focus on the element containers because we do need to make one for each element, I guess. All right, this is the 4th element container. And now we just need to make the binders for all of them and then connect them up. But before we do that, I kind of want to work on something else real quick. So later on, we're going to end up needing a whole bunch of mana, because if you look at the weather catalyst, which is like the most important item that we'll be needing, we need 4 Gaia steel ingots, meaning that we need to go through this entire like mod like 2 times or 3 times. I think we need to beat the final boss 2 or 3 times, because for each ingot we need 1 Gaia spear ingot, and for 1 ingot that's 4 Gaia spears. I'm pretty sure it drops 8 per fight, so that's already 16 spears that we need to get enough of these ingots. But we then need this plate thing. And to get this plate, we need Gaia shards. And then look at that, more spirits. But to make all this, we need mana. You can see the mana bar down here. To get the dragon stone, again, we need mana. Mana diamond, we need mana. To get the terra steel, need mana. To use this plate, need mana. Everything's mana. So what I'm gonna do is just place a chest here with all the stuff that I have on me. We're gonna make a lot of these endo flames. Maybe like 50. At least we'll try to make 50. And then we're gonna have 2 spreaders that go into a single mana pool. That way we'll have this pool, which is most likely gonna be full later on. And then we have another pool in the back somewhere that we could take out of. All right, so I just finished that. Each side has 25 endo flames with their own mana spreader going into the same pool. That should be filled up, and I'm not sure how fast, to be honest, but hopefully it doesn't take too long. And then we just got 2 more carpet dupers. So we'll let that run while we're working on other things. Now, if we go back to this, so we pretty much want to, like as fast as possible, get all of these crystals. Because once we do, at the very last chapter, we can actually make creative element containers. And they require pristine gem. The generalized ender prediction shouldn't really be a problem, because we can either do this or kill enderman. And we might just kill enderman. Enderman might be easier to do. But I want to get these creative things and then go back to the rest of this. And we pretty much just need a single gem crystallizer. So 4 swift and then 1 strongly contained crystal. So we just need 3 more of these swift. Oh, that is a problem though. I do not want mobs spawning in there. Luckily, it was not a creeper. And we also do want to do the water one first, because we need to make a lot of drenched iron for like everything pretty much. The second, I guess I'll do... No, the second one has to be air for swift alloy. Yeah, swift alloy is important. So water, air, earth, and fire. I think I'm going to do in that order. We should be good. Okay, we got everything we need. I do have 2 extra air crystals just in case we might need some of that. So gold, drenched, copper, redstone, air. And hopefully we have enough. Okay, yep, that's our first one. Then we just do the same thing 2 more times. Boom. And can we do it 1 more time? Yes, we can actually. Nice. Okay, we need 1 more because we do need swift alloy nuggets for the contained crystal. Let's do that. There we go. Nuggets, and then we should be able to craft everything. Well, not everything, but the gem crystallizer. Okay, I lied. We need to get the spring aligned shard. So we need all of this. Let me actually make the second binder because we need that. So we first need to get 3 more amethyst shards, which was just a raw water shard. Okay, 4 amethyst shards. So we just need water, 4 crystals, and then nether quart. All right, we got a bunch of water crystals. Okay, I'm assuming we also got to do an order. Amethyst, nether, water. Let's plug this back in, make it so it pulls. Detach that. We can just do 5 of these water shards. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, also, I forgot to mention, I did make myself a time innate bottle. That way I can start speeding things up a little bit whenever I need to. All right, we got our first one after like, I don't know, 4 water crystals or something. It took so much for some reason. Now we got to do it 3 more times so we can make our contained crystal and our first gem crystallizer. Luckily though, the water crystal is the easiest one to craft. Second one done. Just got my 3rd one, and then now we need 1 more. And got our last one. Got our last one. Now, what the heck were we making? We're making this bad boy. Boom. So now we should be able to make the gem crystallizer, right? What do we need? 4 white rock. The alloys we have. We just need the white rock. I don't know if we have that much. We have 3. Missing 1. Let's make 1 earth crystal real quick. And now we got one of the gem crystallizers. So we're gonna put that on top of this. Okay, and then the way this works is if you do it this way, we can't make the pure crystal yet because there's that's later on. So if we do it this way, there's a 5% chance of getting the pristine. However, you can add multiple raw water shards. So we're gonna be adding 10 and see if we get lucky. So I think the more shards you add, the higher the chance. I don't know if 10's the max, but we need to put a diamond in, water crystal, and then the shards. The only thing we're missing right now is the diamond. Hopefully the nether has been cooking up a little bit. If not, that's gonna be super annoying. Please. Oh my god. We have 1 diamond. That's so like that's like nothing, man. Also, this carpet duper kind of sucks. I'm not sure what's going on. I think I know why actually. It's hitting the top here and bouncing back. There we go. It should be a little better now. I had to do this with the ones in the overworld. But yeah, it just sucks how long this takes. Anyways, let's go. Let's go back. Alright, so diamond, water, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can you do more? We can't do more. So now it just needs water essence or whatever. It needs a medium amount. And so I'm not sure how much more we need. I'm just gonna put this in here and hopefully that's enough. I'll just make another water crystal just in case. All right, what did we get? Oh, we got unlucky. We had to find one. So now we got to run it through again. And so we need more water crystals. And we got it. Pristine water gem. Nice. The only thing we need is the ender prediction. So we'll head to the nether and do that right now. We're actually going to put on some iron armor in the nether because I think that will keep us cool and just protect us from mobs. Yep, it actually keeps us cool. Look at that. Come here, Mr. Enderman. Put that bad boy into here, into the slot, and then this into the slot. Where's Enderman down? All right, we got the basic Enderman model. So let's head back now. All right, with the Enderman, we just plop that bad boy into here. And we do need to add in some predictions, right? Yeah, these things, matrices. That should be cooking up some stuff. Hopefully it makes the prediction that we need like every time, right? Yeah, ender prediction every single time. Nice. And we are going to need some of that for all these element containers. One for this nether star that we're going to be using later on. And for that nether star, we're going to have to kill some wither skeletons. So just a few. There is a fortress that's on the map. That shouldn't be a problem. All right, we got 8 of those. And now we can make our creative elements container. So let's actually check this. So we can get that quest. Oh, I guess it collected every quest for some reason. So I don't think we need this element evaporator anymore, nor this. So all we gotta do is do this and this. Set this to pull. Set this to pull. Actually, not set this to pull just in case we don't need this to be full for whatever reason. But damn, we just have infinite of the water now. So what I am gonna do real quick is break these. Assuming we'll need more amethyst, I'm gonna set another hopper and get another drawer, just 1 by 2. Take all of this out of here. Place this. This can hold drenched iron. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I do not want it to hold iron. I need to put in this. Okay, amethyst. That go in the iron one and then lock that. So just put another hopper like this with some water shards. And it should do both of them. So now we want to get rid of this gem crystallizer. Put it onto the air. And we pretty much got to do the same process with every single one of these. So I'll be back when that is done. All right, and with some time later, we now have all of the creative elements. So this should make a lot of our future stuff easier to do. We also have over a stack of drenched iron and a good amount of amethyst. And we got a bunch of white rocks. All right, so let's see what's next. We do have to make pedestals for each of these crystals. So that means we need another crystal, a swift alloy, and 2 white rocks. And then I'm assuming like for each one, yeah, so like for water you need water, for earth you need earth. So let me pull this. I probably should have had this already pulled when I placed these down, but yeah, I didn't do that. And I do know that there is better pipes because this basic pipe is super slow. It's like unbelievably slow. And the best pipe that we can craft is this one, the swift one. Should we do that? I mean, 2 ingots for 1. We can probably make the ingots pretty easily, right? Yeah, it's pretty easy. Just 2 air. All right, 2 swift alloys, and let's make the pipes. I think it is going to help us a lot in the long run. Only thing is that we have to move this closer because we only have 1 for each. But I think it should keep, yeah, it keeps the same amount of like source inside. So we're good. Do this, pull, and that should be filling up. Yeah, it's so much faster. There you go, got all these plugged in. But yeah, we need to get another gem for every single one, and then a swift alloy for every single one. And so I'll come back once I have all of that. All right, I got the 4 swift alloys and then all the gems. So now I just need to craft all of the pedestals. Oh, also I didn't see that we actually need elements infusers for all of these. So let's do that. All right, I got all 4 pedestals now. The next thing to do is make the pure infuser. That way we can make pure crystals, because pure crystals are used to make fire ingots, which we need 9 of. We need 9 pure crystals, meaning we need 9 netherite ingots and 9 diamonds, and then 9 of these 2. But on top of that, we actually need to craft the pure infuser, which is 2 more swift, and then nuggets, 4 more shards. It's not hard, just a little tedious now. And that is the pure infuser done. One of the things that we do actually need space for this thing, so we're gonna have to mine into the wall. And so for the pedestals, I'm just gonna be using the element pipe, and this is actually like way too slow and it's like unbearable, but might be okay. We'll see. So right here, and it goes in any order, it looks like. So water is over here because that's where it's closer to. Earth and fire don't really matter, they're in the same spot kind of. And then air right there. Now to make the pure, we need 1 diamond in the middle. Fire needs this, water needs that, earth needs that, and then they need 1 crystal each. So I need 9 of each crystal. So let's make the pipes first, so we can start transferring over the source. Turn it all into element pipe because why not? Got the resources for it. Now I will just do this. That should work just fine. I should fill this up faster than it is losing it. And then, oh yeah, that's actually decently fast too, so we're good. Here you go, all these pedestals are filling up with what they need. Let's get the diamonds and then 9 of each crystal. All right, we have everything that we need now. We got 9 of each crystal and 9 diamonds. So let's craft 9 of the pure crystals. So I assume I just place a crystal on all these pedestals, the ones that they belong in, and then it should start crafting. It looks like it does take quite a bit. Oh wow, it sucked up all of that source. That's crazy. Wait, does that mean it's not enough? I don't know, high amount. Use the best pipes and have a large amount of source ready. Okay, maybe we should have made a bunch of swift. Wait, why do we have 9 swift still? What's that for? Oh, the firite. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Pure crystal. That took quite a bit actually. I don't know if I want to make the pipes though. I would need like 9 more or something like that. I think I'm gonna just wait on it because these are already full again, so I can just boom, 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 and boom. I just gotta do it a whole bunch of times. And after that, the firite, we need 9 netherite. I think over in the nether, we only really have enough for about 5 pieces. So that's kind of where this stuff is gonna come into play. Because I think this is halfway because I used some right now. Oh, this one's empty too because I used that as well. So I'll wait for these to charge up a bit. Throw in a mana tablet, bring it over, start generating more netherite and diamonds until we can craft all of the firite that we need. We only really need 9 for the block because that's used to craft the weather changer. On top of that, we do need blaze predictions, but we can literally just go to the fortress, kill some blazes, and then just have this running until we get 4. Okay, and sometime later, we now have 9 netherite ingots. Now we can head over here. I believe the firite is just on a fire thing, container. Yeah, it looks pretty simple. So let's make 9 of these ingots. I wonder if I could just do it on the creative one instead of this, because that would mean that I wouldn't have to wait for this to refill because this is constantly full. Oh, it looks like it still takes quite a bit, so I guess I'll be back once I wait for this to finish up. All right, and we finally got our last firite. So we can now, actually, let me check the quest. Okay, yeah, so now we can make 1 block of firite. And now the only thing we need for the weather changer is the blaze predictions. But I think I'll do this later. It might be like smarter to do it now, but the reason I don't really want to do it now is because we're about to head into a bunch of mana stuff very soon.
And so like if I'm waiting for mana to be generated, I can go ahead and get the blaze stuff just to give me something to do other than just sitting here in AFK. Before we get into the mana stuff though, we have to finish this quest line. This one, let me just collect all the rewards and then wait, is there actually something we didn't complete here? For some reason, it's still blue. I think blue means that you're missing something. However, oh yeah, air silk. Did not see that there. That's super easy. It's just a piece of string. And we need to make ourselves another infuser. And that actually shouldn't take long at all. There we go. And that should be that chapter completed. Nice. All right, so the last few things we do need to do for this is we have 4 nether projections still? No, because I used it all. However, we still have the zombified piglin model that we can just run through here. I don't think we need any ender projections anymore. And if we do, we have 4, so we're chilling. And we have 4 of these. And let me make some more matrixes. 32 should be fine. And let's run this. We just really need 4, that's it. Ender pearls, we might have enough too, but we have this, so we can just do this, right? How does this work? Oh, we gotta run it through a loot fabricator. Okay, let's make that real quick. Ooh, that's a little expensive. But we need it regardless if we're gonna get the wither skulls through the wither skeleton model. So 2 diamonds, 1 netherite ingot. Hopefully. Oh, looks like this stopped. Not sure why. Wait, what happened here? I am confused. We have netherrack, goes into here. This has lava. Oh, this isn't set to pull. Oh my gosh, because a while ago I like broke those and placed it back down. I never set the pipes to pull. That's actually kind of annoying because that means we probably missed out on some like diamonds and netherite, but we should be okay. Just pull that and then everything should immediately get started. All of it should be pulling from the cell. It'll take a little bit to catch up, but we should be generating some mana now. We got 3 diamonds in there. Let me stop this because this for some reason started working. I kind of just left it here earlier because it wasn't really working, but it started working again and now it's smelting the diamonds, which I don't want it to do because I can use fortune to get like 3 times more than this. And we got 2 frozen ancient debris. That should be 1 ingot. And the reason why I say it's 1 ingot because with 2 ancient debris, you can run over here, run it through a induction smelter, and you will get 2 scrap for 1 ancient debris. There we go. Oh, we also have no gold. Oh, we have 26 in here. If for whatever reason we run out of gold again, what I'm gonna do is just do the cheese method, buy a bunch of the bags, and then get a bunch of gold that way. But anyways, we should be able to craft the loot fabricator. Yes, sir. Just put it on top of this for now. Run this through it, and we want ender pearls. Looks like it doesn't use as much energy as this though, which is good. Oh, we can stop this because we have a lot of the stuff that we need. This made us our ender pearls. I believe we have blaze powder already. Let me just make sure. Yep, we have 12. All right, so nether star, 2 skulls, ender prediction, and then soul sand. So yeah, let's go kill some withers. But before that, let's make this first. Let's grab our iron armor because we'll be needing it. You know what? If I'm going to a fortress, I might as well grab the blaze there too. So I need both. Yeah, so let me make another model. Oh, we got 2 models now. So let's actually switch our food to golden carrots because we have so much golden carrots. It's like 500 in there. And let's make an iron sword and let's go through. All right, so if we look at the map, you can see that there is a fortress over here this direction. So it's a little far, but you know, we really don't have any choice. Oh, this is like the treasure room that we just got ourselves into. Okay, there's a wither skeleton right there. Let me loot this and let's get this guy. And then, oh, we don't want to kill him yet because we got to put him into the deep learner first. And we just need to kill 6 of these guys. There you go. Oh, wait, are you serious? This guy dropped a skull. What? First try? That's insane. No looting or anything. Wow. Yeah, we can get another skull, then we don't need this model. Oh, there's also diamonds here, which is good. We are going to need diamonds for time in the bottles that we need to craft for the last item, I think, the catalyst or whatever it's called. Oh, more wither skeleton. Need 3 more. There is one right above me. If you guys are wondering why all of a sudden I have this thing and the game is bright, it's because there was like a scroll in here that I just picked up and right clicked on it. It gave me night vision, I guess. Come on, we need 2 more. There's blazes up here, but Let me just right click on him. I want to kill him. Oh, there's skeleton in here. Oh, shoot. Uh-oh. I'm dead. Oh my god, I put myself in such a bad spot. I tried blocking off the blaze, but the wither skeletons pulled up too fast. It got me. I should be able to head back with both of these items though. Yeah, it should be ghost still for a second. Oh, I did lose my night vision though. That sucks. But there you go. We got our thing trained up. We can take out this guy and put in the blaze. Now we can kill this guy and try not to die. I just gotta look for the blaze spawner. Another blaze right here. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. There's so many skeletons. Where are these guys at when I was like training the model? Oh my god. You serious? I got another head. So I don't even need this data model anymore. I already have 2 heads. Bro, where is this kind of luck when it comes to like any other mod pack where I need wither skeletons? Another blaze right here. This pig was like in the way though. There we go. Another chest right here that I will grab just in case. It might be diamonds. Yes, sir. What is this? Negative effects. I'll just pop this right now just in case like a wither skeleton hits me. Thinking it gets rid of negative effects. It should be over here, the spawner somewhere up there. But let's take out this guy first and then we kill this guy. We need 2 more. I see 2 over there. So I'm just gonna run over here because those guys aren't spawning. Last guy, or last 2 guys. Okay, well I hit them off, so now they're not gonna. Actually, no, I can still kill them. I don't need their drops if they want to come down. Bruh, he's 1 hit. Come here, boy. There we go. Now we can head back to the overworld. Where's our board over here? Right, so we can put this wither skeleton model away. This away. Oh, we didn't grab any soul sand. Can I make it? Yeah, I can just make it. And I believe we can make the nether star now. Boom. And so now we need to make the ender overseer. We just need to craft it. We don't really need to do anything with it. And the reason we don't need to do anything with it is because we looked at the quest ahead of time and we started this stuff before we needed to. And the way to get the ender prediction, if you like do it the normal way, I guess, or the way this mod pack wants you to do it, you'd put the ender seer under the mana pool and put another prediction into it. But that would cost a lot of mana. So if you don't do it with the simulation chamber, like imagine this, you need 8 per creative container, so it would be expensive. But because we did it early and we used an enderman model, it was super cheap for us. So yeah, don't need to do anything with that. And all we need to do is take out one of these and boom. Now we're on the last chapter, chat. The last 2 items that we need to craft, and then we're completely done with this mod pack. The weather changer. So 4 blaze predictions. So let me pull out the blaze model and then rerun it through here. We do need 4, so it might take a bit to get 4. So let me make some more matrices. Well, we can only really make 16 more. So hopefully we get it. I doubt we will. It's like a 5% chance with the basic one. All right, we got 32 more. That should hopefully be enough. All right, now the annoying part. This guy is steal stuff. So let's see where we gotta start. We gotta make this plate, right? So we need a lot of stuff for this. I think a lot of it's actually not that hard to craft. What runes do we have so far? Air, earth, fire. Okay, so we just need 2 then. Water and mana. Like, we're so close, but we're still pretty far. Which is, it's a little annoying. Because it kind of debates you a little bit if you don't look at this. Like, oh, I'm almost done with the mod pack. Look at this. What the heck is a Gaia steel? And then boom, 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 boom. All this stuff. Anyways, let's make this stuff. We need 5 mana steel ingots and then a pearl. I'm just praying that we won't have a mana issue. Because having a mana issue, when you're dealing with this stuff, it's just, it gets annoying because you just have to wait. The water one, dust, ingots, bone meal, sugar cane, fishing rod. I don't know how we're going to get the sugar cane. Oh, yeah, it looks like you can use the hay bale. And we have the hay. So, boom. And I think that's all of that for the water. Let me actually start placing down some logs here because we are going to be needing some living wood to make a portal. To get like the dragonstone stuff like this, you got to throw in a mana diamond through a portal. Oh, we need terra steel for this. So we do need to make this like platform thing first, this plate. Damn, so how many do we need? I'm not sure how many terra steel we're going to be needing. Also, it looks like it's cheaper with this one, like less mana it requires. How do we get this? Rune of teleportation, rune of mana. Oh, we need Gaia shards. So it's not like we can do it like soon anyways. And then now we need 3 blocks of lapis and a block of mana steel. And so then that is the plate done. Now we gotta actually make like the full platform. It'll make sense when I actually build it. But I think we need more lapis blocks. I think it's 5 that you need. And let's just do it right here. So it's just a 3x3. Boom, 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 boom. Make a cross. Place this on top and then living wood in the corners. I believe that's done. I don't know if there's an actual way to tell if you did it right, but it looks right to me. Now, another thing we do need to make is sparks. This is how you link it. This is how you link this to that to send mana from here to here. So I'm assuming the better spark, the faster the mana travels. I don't know, but let's just make 2 basic ones. One on top of this and then one on top of that. Do I need to, do I need to like right click it? Oh, it's already linked. Okay. Now we want to make the gateway core thing, but for this we need Terra Steel. So mana pearl, mana diamond, and mana steel. I believe we can just drop these here and then back up and wait till it makes it. Okay, so I think I actually made this wrong. I think a living rock goes in the middle here and then you put the plate on top. Let's put this spark back down and then let's place down all this stuff. Okay, there we go. Now it's working. So apparently this takes up like half a mana pool, which is a lot, but it has to be done. Check up on this. Oh, what the heck is going on with him? That scared me. This pool is almost full. This one's nearly full. We should be okay. Yeah, this guy, I mean, he's just gonna be stuck here for the rest of the mod pack. I am not freeing him. Oh, that was fast. Terra Steel. And yeah, it took about half. Who's crawling outside? There's an enderman above me. Yeah, right there. But anyways, we turn this into nuggets. We mine this. We can make the core now. And I believe we need glimmering living wood, just like 3 pieces of that. So glowstone. Okay, I guess we're going back to the nether. The closest one looks like it's that one right there, right next to that gas. I think we just need 3. Let's grab all of our living wood. We might need more than what we have. We definitely need more. I don't know. We'll see. I think we also need 2 mana pools. We have no stone or not enough stone, so let's get more. Let's check up on the blaze. Oh, we got 5. Perfect. So we can stop that. Put this away. Weather changer. We have everything but the creative containers. I believe we don't need any of this stuff anymore because this was all just to make the fire right, I think. Yeah, I think it's safe to just break all of it now. And we are freezing because we still have the iron armor on, so let me go take that off. Firelight block, go into the regular crafting table and make ourselves what? Okay, I guess I gotta do it manually. But now we have, okay, I just misclicked it. Now we have the weather changer. Boom. And we can't actually do anything with this because we need the catalyst that we are currently slowly working on. And the next thing we need are these pylons. So 2 mana steel, 1 diamond for the regular ones. And then to upgrade it is 3 Terra Steel nuggets, which we should have enough of. Good thing we picked up some diamonds from the fortress because we're going to be using a whole bunch. There we go. I think this is everything that we need. So let's do it over here near these mana pools. Let's go out a few blocks, I guess. This should be fine like this. I believe the way it goes is the core is the bottom, logs on the side, logs again, and then glimmering living wood on each side, up 1 again. And then now for the top, just 1 here, 1 here, 1 and 1 glimmering in the middle. The mana pools, I don't know if they have to be close or far, but I just place them here with these on top. And then they actually do need mana, so we're gonna have to steal some right here. I'm just hoping that it doesn't require like so much. This one didn't even make it all the way to the line, but we should be okay. We just go boom, boom, and then right click on the core, world calling, and it works. So it looks like it doesn't even use that much to activate. I'm assuming it will take some mana every time I throw something in though. But again, we should be okay. For now at least. I honestly think they should have made a chapter just for this stuff. Because if you don't really know what you're doing, then you're gonna get confused. Actually, I don't think we're as far as I think we are. Because we need this plate, but to get this plate, we need to kill Gaia. Kill Gaia 3 times, right? To kill Gaia 3 times, we need Terra Steel for that. So 3 Terra Steel for 3 fights. And then we'll get more for the ingot itself after. And then the ingot is actually not that hard to make. To actually make, oh, we got to make the arena for it. It like requires like a lot of space. All right, so the arena for this, we need to make a beacon. So that requires another nether star. So good thing we still got this. Because we need 2 more skulls. We're also going to need 4 of these Gaia pylons. So that's where these come into play. The pixie dust is a mana pearl. So we need 8 of each. Damn, it's 2 mana steals for 1 of these ingots. I need 16 of the mana steals. Alright, so now I just throw all this into here and then spits it right back at me. Then throw all the pearls into there, it spits it back at me. And then we should be able to make all the Gaia pylons that we need. Yep, there we go. Last thing we need is the beacon. We got 1. I think that's enough actually. So if we go to the loot fabricator, we put it in here, it makes, 3 skulls. And I believe we still have ender predictions, so we should be good on that. Yep. Now the beacon we can make. And then let's just do some iron blocks. And now we gotta actually make a big arena for this. I'm thinking that we can take up this space right here. Get rid of all this. I don't actually know how big the arena has to be. But I think it kind of tells you. Let me try right clicking on it. Okay, let me run back because I think you actually do have to activate this as well. Hopefully you can. It looks like I can't, but I think that's because of this. That has to be like a hole all the way to the sky. There we go. Then we go back down. And we should be able to activate it now. Let's just give ourselves speed. And if we grab ourselves a Terra Steel, now we should be able to just right click on this. And then there's going to be little red circles that tell you where to put the pylons. So just 1 block up and then boom. This one we got to mine. This doesn't last too long, so we got to right click again. Boom. Now it won't actually start if I shift right click because holy, you need so much space for this thing. It goes all the way over here. My carpet dupers, man. All right, I think this area is pretty big. I searched it up and apparently it's like a 12 block radius and then 5 blocks up. Oh, what am I doing? It goes into here. And so I think I just mined all of that out. I just need to kind of find the middle. And then I won't really know. I don't know where the middle is. I think this is probably like the middle right here. And then where the walls probably like right here. And then again, I got to mine up if I want to activate this. All right. Now we got to put in another ingot into there. What's going on? Oh, there's like a leaf block, I think. There we go. We should be good now. Yep. Now I just place these pylons. After I place these pylons, there is honestly, at least I think, there's no way to tell if you have enough space without. But I think also if you have enough space, then it's just going to spawn in right away. And I don't have any gear right now, so I don't want to like risk just dying. What's going on up here? There's a cow and 2 endermen now. And I don't want to use up all our mana trying to get diamonds for armor. Because we need the mana, a lot of it. I guess it won't hurt to transfer it like once more. Just to see how much I can get. I will 100% make a netherite sword though. Because I do have a sharp 5 book. So that's going to help kill him a lot faster. We might just go in with iron if we don't have enough diamonds. Alright. Oh my god. 1 entire mana tablet. So half a mana pool only got us a single diamond. That's insane. I don't think we can make diamond armor. We just aren't getting diamonds. We'll just try with iron armor and see what happens. Do we have any other diamonds? We have 4 diamonds. Okay, so I'm going to use these 2 for the sword. Is this the version where you need a smithing template? Okay, it's not good. Oh man, good luck to me. Doing it in nothing but iron armor. Can we make golden apples though? We can make golden apples. But we don't have apples, do we? We have 5 apples. Okay. Can we grow apples? If we have glow berries. Can we make an apple sapling? We can't. That's something I guess you have to find. Or buy it from the market, but you need an emerald. If we don't have any emeralds, because all the villagers died. Oh, you can make it. Put it into here. Take all of this out. Okay, put it into here. No, it's full. Grab our time in a bottle that's been stacking up on time. And then just go like this. Just max it out. And boom. Look at that. It's making apples so fast. We got half a stack. Let's make as many golden apples as we can. Wait, we don't have any gold? Okay, we're out of gold. So let's smelt the ones that we just got and then head back to the nether. See if we have any more in there. There should be a decent amount in there. 25. I mean, as long as we have like maybe 16 apples, it should be fine. I don't know. Okay, let's do the cheese strat a few times. Oh shoot, we ran out of inventory. We finally filled up all the chests that we had. I do have 3 more that we'll just place over here then. We shouldn't need any more than that. You know what? Screw it. Let's just do it. Gonna YOLO it. See what happens. I keep thinking that's a creeper. Every time I look over there, I think it's a creeper. Anyways, boom. Oh, okay. We need to go up 1 more block. All right, I think I just mined out everything that needs to be mined. Not gonna lie, I am a little anxious about this fight. Mostly because like every mod pack where I have to fight different kinds of bosses, I usually have good gear, like really good gear. And I don't know if I'm geared up for this fight or well at all. So
We'll just have to see. What? There's... Oh, 2 more blocks over here. Oh, man. The annoying thing is the iron armor. It makes me cold. It's going to make me freeze. I need to have, like, lava place somewhere. So I don't freeze. All right, let's just head into it. So I'm going to spawn him in. Put on this. Here we are. Where is he? I can't see him. Hey, hold on. I think it's the shaders. I think shaders needs to be turned off. Yeah. Okay. I think I want to avoid the stuff that's on the ground. That's going to kill me. Yeah, it's going to kill me fast. Oh my god. Oh my god. I keep stepping on it. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, that guy just hurts. And then the freezing just got to me too. That was wither damage, right? Is there a way to not take damage from that? No. I think what I can try doing is getting the resistance effect here. That might help me. There we go, resistance. That might help. So I think the main thing is avoiding the stuff on the floor. So I'm increasing my FOV. Oh, it looks like this guy got out. I don't know, there's just another one. But I'm increasing my FOV so I can see it easier. So yeah, let's try it again. Eat a golden apple. Start this fight. Gotta watch out for the ground. The ground's what's gonna hurt me the most, I think. Oh, shader's off, forgot. Okay, yeah, I'm already in it. Let me get out of it. I whack at him. Get out of the ground. Whack him. Don't step on the thing no matter what. Just wait. Eat a golden carrot. Get out of it. Oh my god. Whack him. Keep whacking him. Staying out of it. Kill these little butterfly things. Stay out the ground. Keep hitting him. Eat a golden apple. I'm getting low. These butterfly things are hurting me. Get out of the way. There's a bunch of stuff on the ground. Another golden carrot. Kill these little butterfly things. I think they're fairies. Make sure I'm not stepping on it. I think if I play it slow, I should be okay. Oh, wow. Gotta watch out. Go in. Go back out. Kill some of these fairies. Go at him. I think every time he TPs, he spawns one in. Alright, looks like stage 2. I think he spawns in a bunch of mobs here. I don't think it's really that big of an issue. If I can actually hit him. Oh my god, these skeletons are being annoying. Oh my god. Actually, so many mobs. Okay, looks like he's down here. Doesn't give us too much time to fight these mobs. Golden apple. Like, getting overwhelmed a little bit. There's so much going on. And these skeletons, though, they're so annoying. He's like one hit. Boom! Oh my god. We did it, the first fight. Holy crap. We need to do that 2 more times too. Damn. That's actually gonna suck. We went through all of our golden apples there. Okay, apparently we can craft one of these sticks and it gives us regeneration. So I think we place the stick like near us and it will give us regeneration all the time. And I think we can make that. We have everything to make it. So let's us do that real quick. I think the regeneration will help us if we like run out of golden apples. So how does this work? We need to craft the stick, and then we need a flask. We need to make one of these. The block of mana, rune of mana, brewing stand. So we got 2 sticks. We should be able to make the brewing thing. We're missing. Oh, we're missing the rune of mana, which is easy. So it looks like for strength, we need netherwort blaze powder glowstone. And then regeneration is netherwort glowstone or netherwort gas tier glowstone. And we got the gas tier from just crafting it because it's just 2 nether protections, sugar, and then spider eye. Spider eye you can also craft with all this stuff, and I just happen to have all of it. Or you can just put a witch protection, but like you need to find a bunch of witches. Now we can make this. I'm assuming I have to place it near some mana. And then how do I do this? Put the vial and put everything in. Oh, that's cool. Like the item gets placed down. Now how does this work? Maybe we gotta point the mana spreader at it. Oh, okay, yeah. There we go. It's working. Got all 3 pointing at it so I can be fast. Wait, no. Cancel. Oh my god, I'm making the wrong thing. What am I making a vial for? I think I just put the stick, right? That's what I want? Yeah, I just want the stick. Although, I don't know if it's any different, really. It just looks like it doesn't last as long. Because the regeneration 2, it's only... You get 4 of it for 25 seconds. So it's 100 seconds versus 25 minutes. It does take a little longer, though. Because I'm, regeneration 2, 25 minutes. So it makes sense. And we just got the stick. So I'm assuming you literally just place it down, right? Wait, you can't just place it down. Do we need to place it on something? So it looks like we do need a plate for it. So let's get this other one going and then make 2 of these plates. All right, so let's get another Terra Steel. All right, now we go back. So apparently these have like a pretty big radius, so I can put them down over here. I can start them up, and I have strength 2 and resistance and regeneration 2. So
It should be good. All right, I can start this fight. Put on the armor. I am gonna freeze because I don't have the effect that protects me from freezing, but I mean I should be okay if I have resistance. Oh, I forgot shaders. Stay out of the bad zone. Oh, I'm actually dying. Need to be careful here. Okay, we're in stage 2. We're freezing to death, so let's get away from the center. Fight these mobs as fast as we can. We should be able to kill them a little faster because we have strength though. Oh, witch, really? Okay, looks like you came back down. Oh my god. Gotta be careful. Forgot how much faster this is. And he's dead. Okay, that was actually a lot faster than last time. Yeah, so I think the strength and regeneration helped so much. Alright, let's get the other Terra Steel ready. We just gotta go in back to back. No waiting. Do we have enough mana? We don't have enough mana. Let me place this down. Let me grab some mana from the other pools over here. Gonna have to steal some. We'll do a quarter. Like, this should be fine. There we go. And let's not waste any time. Let's just get straight into it because we still have the effects. They should last a long time. So let's just start next fight, and yeah, I'll be back when I finish it. Oh my gosh, we did it. Oh, we almost died there. Oh my god, our health was getting so low there. I was like nearly shaking. Holy. All right, armor off so we stop freezing. Where's my leather armor? Put that bad boy on. So I think that's it. No more fighting. We have all the Gaia spirits that we need. I think I want to make the plate first. That should be the first thing we do. So we do need a Terra Catalyst. Damn. 3 Terra Steel. So Alchemy Catalyst first. Yeah, everything is just so much mana, man. So we might be running out of mana for all this stuff super soon. All right, we got the Alchemy Catalyst. And now we need Terra Catalyst. So what is Shimmer Rock? Living Rock and then Bifrost Block. Okay, first off, how much do we need? 4 of those. Bifrost Block is Elf Glass with Rod of Bifrost. So Elf Glass is Mana Glass through this. I'm guessing just 4 of those. Okay, I got the Elf Glass. Rod of Bifrost. Damn. It's gonna be our first time getting the Dragon Stone. I think that's what it's called, the diamond one. It's our last diamond too. So we gotta pray that the stuff in the nether cooked a little bit. Got us like 2, 3 ore blocks. Would be nice. Dragon Stone. Got the Rod of Bifrost. And then put this with this to make Bifrost Block. And then for the plate, we need 4 Terra Steel. Shimmer. Okay. So Living Rock combined with this. Boom. Shimmer Rock. So now I think the only thing we need is the 3 Terra Steel. So Rune of Teleportation, 2 diamonds, Ender Pearl mana. Alright, we got the teleportation being made right now. The other thing we need is another Rune of Energy. We made some of those earlier, but we used them all. After that's done, we can... Oh wait, we can't do all this yet. We gotta make the Terra Catalyst. I didn't craft this yet for some reason. But I believe with this, we just put it under a mana pool. We only need to do 1, I think. We can get rid of these flowers, actually. We don't need those flowers anymore. Get rid of both of them. So boom. And then boom. I think we can break it. Doesn't have to be under there, really. And then we need Lapis Block. I think 3 for the plate itself. And then 5 for like this stuff. Oh no, it was just 4. So I can get rid of 1. So if I remember correctly, just dump that into there. Damn, only made 1. I have to do it at the other mana pool. This is done. So I think we have everything to craft it now. Oh no, we gotta throw these blocks through the portal. We should have enough mana for that. Yes, we do. I don't even know if the portal takes mana to use it. It looks like it only used mana to start it up. Anyways, boom. And then get rid of all this trash. Put the big boys down. And boom. And then we need to put down the spark again. So boom and boom. Alright, so what's next? Gaia Spear Ingots. We need 4 of those. So 4 Terra Steel. Damn. Because we literally have everything. We're just waiting on mana. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna go AFK for like maybe 30 minutes to an hour. And come back and see if we have enough mana to finish up the rest of this mod pack. Alright, we are back now. All the pools should be full now. Yeah, they're all full. There's a bunch of carpets on the ground. I probably should have came back and set these to these pools. I came back to switch the spreader from the top to bottom, but I forgot about these other ones. Alright, so it's Terra Steel time. It should be cheaper on this plate. Like way cheaper, right? Is it not? I mean, it says you can do it. Okay, so apparently you need Dream Rocks to get this working. Now we can actually see if it takes up a lot less mana. Oh, yeah. Instead of half, it's like a little more than a quarter. We did just run
out of mana though, so let's just grab a bit more. Let's grab some from here, like that, and then from here. I don't want to grab from here because I think we're gonna need like almost all of this. All right, this should be good enough, maybe. We'll see. Yes, it is. Now let's craft our next thing, whatever it's called. Gaia Spear ingots. Oh my gosh, we're almost done. Gaia Steel. So 4 diamonds and then 4 pearls. All right, we have all of these. Wait, is that enough? Yeah, it's enough. It's 4 ingots, 4 dust, and 4 dragonstone. Okay, so we should be able to like do this, this, and this. And then obviously we gotta move some mana over because it's not gonna be enough. Bring this back. Now we wait. Hopefully it's enough. On this page, it does show that it's a full bar. I'm hoping that it just means half of the mana pool like it did with this one where it's full, but it's only really half. Because if it's not half, then we're screwed. I think we are screwed because I just pulled half from this pool. It wasn't enough. Damn! We got our first Gaia Steel ingot. And how much did that take? If I had to guess, like 75% of the pool to make one. So to get another one, we need to fill this pool up completely. And so we would take up everything from the second pool just to make one more. And if we don't need the portal anymore, I'm just gonna take some mana from those pools as well. After that, we just need 3 more time in the bottle, so 2 diamonds each. We're so close, man. All right, just got my 3rd one, and bro, I think I was wrong about how much mana you need. I think it's a full pool of mana just for one, and we just need 1 more, and we're completely out of mana on every single pool that we have. These 4 pools, empty. The pool in the nether, empty. I removed the flower from the nether too, but empty. This one empty, everything empty, and I don't know what to do. I think our best bet is to wait again, which is like pretty annoying too. We can make the other times in the bottles though right now. Oh, we can't because we don't have the gold. Let me go grab it. Yeah, I think I underestimated how much mana we needed. All right, and here are... Oh, we're missing 3 more gold. You know what? Just gotta do the strat. Boom, boom, boom. We just need 3 gold. Has to be somewhere in here, right? Oh, we got no gold from that. What the heck? Oh, it's from this one. So we just smell all this stuff. We also got some extra diamonds, but we don't really need them anymore. Boom, that's 4 times in the bottles. That is crazy. The only thing that's stopping us right now is not having enough mana. But we have everything else. So we pretty much need our 3 mana pools to fill up 1/3 each, which might take a little bit. Especially this, so this is the slowest one, I think. So there's not really much I can do, but like use my time in the bottle, speed up things, wait a little bit. And yeah, but I guess I'll just wait until we have enough mana because we can't do anything else really. Okay, we may or may not have enough for the last Gaia Steel ingots, right? We have almost half a mana tablet full, nearly full mana pool. Let's see if we can do it. Just drop the last couple things, and now we sit back and we hope. Let's actually speed this up as well, because why not? It looks like it doesn't even do anything. Doesn't go faster. I think I was supposed to speed up the sparks. I don't think I can speed up the sparks, so oh well. It's almost done anyways. Oh yes, so they have to be full. It was like 75% or something. But we have everything we need to finally make the, what's it called? The weather catalyst? The weather catalyst. Oh no, hold on. Ice shard. The very first like real material that we got in this mod pack. Weather catalyst. Boom. Wait, gotta put in the time in the bottles manually. And weather catalyst done. All chapters completed. Now, to finish off the mod pack, we're gonna go outside. Is it daytime? It's nighttime. Let's sleep through the night. Make it day. Here we are outside. So we're gonna place the weather changer and then the weather catalyst. Boom. Oh, whoa, 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 chill out. But as you can see, it's no longer snowing. Holy crap, we did it. We stopped the endless blizzard. And I don't think we did it on time because all the villagers are gone now. Iron Golem's gone, the villagers are gone, everything's dead. But only thing that matters is that we did it. So the future generation, whoever that may be, will survive. Unless everyone's already dead. But anyways, I guess that's it. There's not really much to do. We completed everything that... Oh, that's not the quest. We completed everything that needed to be completed. And you guys can't really see it, but some of the snow is already starting to melt, which is crazy. Yep, I just saw some over there. Alright, so if you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next adventure. Peace out.